April is back. We're going to go over what I feel is the most important thing that you have to get returned in your knee.
And the hardest.
And the hardest, yes, which you have paid the price for. So, getting the knee straight, that's priority number one before surgery, is priority number one after surgery. If you don't get your knee straight, you're going to have further complications with that knee and other joints. So, that's where my emphasis always lies first, get that knee straight. April came in, this knee sits flat against here. When April first came in, a week and a half ago, this is the best she could do. We've been working on that. She's been working really hard at getting it straight. Now she's able to get it down here. She's almost touching here now. The straighter she gets that before surgery, the better she's going to be. So one of the tools that we use is just laying back, relaxing and letting gravity, and sometimes the addition of a weight, pull that knee straight. So I'm just going to have April lay back. Now why I prefer her to lay back flat is because when she's sitting up, she's putting more tension on the hamstring, which that hamstring has to relax in order to let that knee straighten. So this puts that at a more relaxed position. Then we're going to elevate, this is just a yoga block, you elevate that leg so that she's clear from her heel to her hip, so gravity now can do its job and just work on pulling that knee straight. April's sole goal in life at this moment in time is to be as relaxed as she can and try to just put her mind elsewhere, focus on just relaxing and letting that let it stretch. I always tell her, because this isn't going to be comfortable because of the pressure being put on here, but it's necessary. When you get to the point, or if you get to a point where you feel now you're starting to tighten up because it's getting too uncomfortable, you might as well stop because you're no longer getting a stretch. So that may mean for one person is 1 minute. For somebody else it might be 3. You want to focus on nice deep breathing. Like I said, try and let all the tension leave here and just let it relax. Now, if you've got a little ankle weight or like a bag of peas or sometimes even a book, if you feel like you need a little bit more weight, you can put that right above the kneecap, rest it here, and get a little bit extra pressure on that to allow you to get it straight. But you've got to be relaxed, and ideal situation, you would try to get 30 minutes total time a day, not at one time. So if you do 2 minutes at a time, an ideal would be 15 sets, okay? But 10 sets is better than 15 if that's what you're doing. So bottom line is consistency and frequency. What did you feel like when you were doing this, April?
This was the hardest part for me because all of the muscles are tightening, trying to protect the knee. So letting it hang and letting gravity take over, and we typically use weights, was very difficult because you have to completely relax and there is pain involved. It's not comfortable, but important to get the knee straight prior to surgery.
And one thing you could add to that to help, you could put a heating pad first on your hamstring and your calf here. Let them warm up a little bit and then do your hanging. Very important. Do not neglect this step. If you have further questions, contact us at physicalveryfield.com.